I bet that.
Hello.
So we're gonna do a test. I need to know, uh, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Um, since you've got a microphone, you may need to tone your voice down just a little bit.
I'm too loud. Yeah, I think I had to turn it up for a friend. Let me see if I remember how to do that.
Hi, Sonia.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Hi, Becca.
Hello. Um, I'm trying to figure out how to turn down my.
I mean, it's okay for right now. I think, I think you're a little bit like me when you get excited.
Oh yeah, my voice goes up.
That's my father. My father, his voice would just escalate, the more vehement he was. So we do model our parents' behavior in some ways. Okay,
Mhm.
I have, and I think Ashley is joining us. I just want to make sure I have my AC on, which is like it's like being in the middle of uh, a 747 aircraft engine. Do you hear that roar at all?
No.
That's
No.
fantastic. Okay. So today we're going to start in a very different way. I'm not going to do a meditation. I've got a huge presentation that I feel like it's going to shift everybody. We're in the middle of this manifestation portal here. And if it's not money you need and it's health you need, this is what this one is for. Now, we can manifest anything. And I'm just going to give you a quick synopsis. We think a thought and it either takes us up or takes us down. And the emotion behind it, because I'm just going to give you a little quick example. I manifested a landscape job this week. I haven't done landscaping in since 2011, fall, October 2011. I'm a Georgia Master Gardener, but I've had so much joy being around plants. The joy lifts you thinking about, wow, I like being around plants. And so if you want something like you're wanting to create this thing for the homeless, the more that you can be excited about it,
Right.
it will help.
I've been watching videos and it's all about, gratitude and asking for what you want. I've been asking God to show me the path. If this is supposed to happen, show me.
Oh, no, I'm gonna.
No, or
You
visualize it already done.
You are the way. You are the way. Nothing is predestined. Choose it for you. If you want it, see it. Get excited about it. Visualize it. Don't ask. I mean, ask and receive. Help. God, help me do this.
Right. Okay.
Make it easy. Orchestrate for me. But you're going to see in this presentation, I was up until midnight last night doing this. So
Hi, everybody.
has Ashley joined us? I can't see.
Yes.
Yes. Hi, Ashley. I cannot see you. I don't know where you are.
Here
There
I
she
am,
is.
right here.
Is that better, my sound?
You're loud still.
Still, I turned it down some. I
But
just have to talk quiet.
it's a very good microphone. So you don't have to raise your voice when you have a mic. Okay.
Okay.
So I want to do this presentation. Here, let me share my screen. It's gonna take a sec. That's not what I want to. So you're coming in the back door here. Here we go. See that?
Yes.
It's not actually what I wanted though. Oh, there we go. All right, so this may just go through the screen. We're talking about the living law. This is in effect all the time. If you speak to your body in the right way, it will heal. And your mind is the sculptor, the body is the obedient clay. This is the point that we all need to understand. And when the word does not come from the heart, we won't materialize. This is going really fast. See if I can pause this. Let me go back.
The little white dot at the bottom that's moving, drag it back.
Yeah, I got it. That's not what I want to do. Close, no.
I don't know how you change the
I
speed.
think I'm in the wrong, I need to pick, present. Share. See. Not copy. I think what I did, so I think the way I created it, let's see if I could do it, maybe I can do it this way. So I'll just do it. I think I'll do it manually. It's not full screen though. Present, that's what I want. Okay. All right. So this is the law that's in effect all the time. So there are so many secrets that we were not told. This is one of them. We've been led to believe that we're imperfect, that we're unworthy, that we're helpless, and we are the opposite. So if we have health issues, if we've got a pain, if we've got an issue in the body, it's because of the thoughts that we've been thinking. And we can change our thoughts. It's just a matter of consistency and learning how to shift. All right, so what does it mean when the word does not come from the heart? Well, so have you ever heard people pray? I'm going to specifically call out Catholic Church because this is where I saw it, where people are praying the rosary without any heart. It's just like some people say the Lord's Prayer in the same way. Our Father, hallowed be the name. There's no heart in it. It's the same as just going, oh yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my life. But there's a difference between connecting with the gratitude, feeling it deeply, embodying it. That's what I'm talking about. Coming from the heart, you want it so bad, you embody it, you become it. I am health, I am wealth, whatever it is that you're wanting to become. All right, so this is Hermeticism. It's a philosophy, but it is the substance. Thoth was in ancient Egypt times, and then he became Hermes Trismegistus. So Hermes is the reincarnation of Thoth, or Thoth, T-O-T-H. So if you start to do, and he was the Birdman. How much of this is true, we don't know, but what I will say is usually when you think about legends or mythology, it's based on fact. Based on fact. Where does this stuff come from? It's factual, but it becomes Oh, it's just a fairy tale, but this is no fairy tale because his stuff is so powerful. So Thoth is the one responsible for the emerald tablets. And those are a real thing, created way before, Moses's time. And so you can do some research. There's many people that have, explored the emerald tablets, but I'm just going to leave it at this, is that it's a powerful system. So our body is in a secret school and it learns with absolute precision. And you're going to see how the thoughts that you perhaps thought have created your situation. So the body isn't acting on its own. It's in conjunction with our heart and mind. And I can give you many different examples. My mother at 103, I had an energy session. I told you about it last Friday. I had somebody else do a little something for my mother and me to help her move on. And that person read my mother's energy at 80 years old, an 80-year-old woman. I'm laughing because I can see my mother doesn't look or feel 103. Why? She never, ever, ever has called herself old. And I don't think of myself as old. And so what are you thinking? What are you creating? We need to really assess our thoughts, because every thought we think is creating some sort of reaction. There's a cause and effect in the body. So our heart, liver, skin, lungs are just waiting for us to instruct. You know, people that have anxiety, you know, they're focused on the future, they're worrying. So what happens? They keep attracting more things to worry about. So we're going to get into some things that will help calm you down. Here's some things you may have thought about. Maybe not so much though my liver is killing me, but oh, my head feels like it's going to explode. This breaks my heart. We do not want to say, this is called in energy lingo, it's called organ language. And organ language is actually a program that creates illness in the body. So I'm exploring AI, everyone. So forgive my artistry here. I'm having a little fun with AI. So here's something that we might say. Oh, I have dyslexia. I have ADD. My bunions, my depression. And then we're owning it, and the body goes, oh, well, she wants to be depressed. Oh, she wants these things. My immune system is weak. You're affirming those things in your body by saying them. Now, I'll go back to when I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and my doctor said to me, oh, you'll have this the rest of your life. Right off the bat, I said, no, I will not. And he condemned me for reading too much. But fibromyalgia is gone. So there's proof positive. Reading is good. Studying is good. Thinking outside the box is healthy. All right, here's what we want to say. Teach the body a new lesson. Take a nice deep breath. My heart is strong.
Strong.
It is at peace.
It is at peace.
Our body is always listening. And it is doing everything in its power to adhere to the programming that we feed it. How about this one? Liver, I recognize your wisdom. You can put your hand on the liver. It's like right under the, I don't know, it's my here down a little bit. I don't know if you can see, but it's right under the, that's the other side. Yeah, so really under the breastplate there. Liver, I recognize your wisdom. I recognize your silent healing work. Thank you for filtering all my emotions. Thank you for filtering everything that I feed you. The liver works all the time. Everything we consume is filtered by the liver. So if we watch a scary movie and we go into fear, the liver is filtering all that. So how often do we think about, oh, my body's wearing out? Oh, no. If we think that way, we're going to create it. It's not a machine that wears out. It's not meant to. So we may think that our thoughts aren't heard, but they are. They're not only heard by our body, but they're heard by the universe. So this is a case study. Mr. Martinez had severe herniated discs and back problems. And he was in terrible, terrible pain. And he started doing this where he would speak to his spine. And I started doing this. I don't have issues with spinal issues, but what I will say is, you know, sometimes I wake up and the body's not exactly in flow. So, you know, moving our body, but focusing on our spine. Last week, remember, we did that meditation where we were focusing on the discs and moving all the way up. So we're recognizing that our spine is supporting us. So speak to the spine, learn to be flexible. You can even send some love to your vertebrae. You are support. You are in flow. You can say, I am in flow. I am in flow. So we don't want to say things like I'm stuck because, well, you'll see. Okay, so Mr. Martinez, the first week, he was doing the mantras and he would do them before sleep and twice more during the day. So right before he fell asleep, we'll talk about exactly when that is. It's not when you're brushing your teeth. It's when you get into bed, you're ready to fall asleep. And it took about 4 weeks before he started to see real changes, but he was consistent every single day with these mantras. And he shifted his spine. Did he heal it completely? Not completely, but it was a darn sight better than it was when he was complaining about his back never working. It's never going to heal. This will never happen. So you have to shift all those things to believe something different. His body memory was being rewritten. A word becomes a code for the healing of the body. So that what he started to find is the nerves that were pinched started to decompress, and he talked to it every single night before he went to sleep, and he was consistent. I just got an email from someone who's had some severe stomach issues. She worked with me, I don't know how long, I don't know, 6 weeks or something. But the biggest issue is, and I've had a couple of people come up this way recently, they're afraid of food. I love food. My body loves it. So I bless it. You know, I bless my food before I eat it. I'm not afraid to eat my food. This is the thing. You put fear into the food, you're going to have fear going through your entire body while it's being digested and going through your bloodstream if you're in fear of eating it while you're consuming it. See what I'm saying? You're programming the food with fear. We don't want to be doing that. Okay, so we're going to swap complaints for constant commands. My body is healed, whole, and perfect. I am well. I am healthy. I am in a state of flow. I love my body. My body knows just what to do. There's frequency behind our words that either take us up or take us down with loving intention. You know, when I was in hate, when I hated myself and I hated other people, I had fibromyalgia, I had Epstein-Barr, I didn't have enough energy, had anxiety and depression. All that went away when I stopped hating on others. And I stopped telling my story of woe and stopped dwelling on the past. Going into a state of flow is being in the present moment bliss, present moment joy, present moment connection. So returning to the flow, if your instruction changes every cell of your body with its invisible ears, and I'm using these types of visuals for you so that you'll remember your body has ears, every cell is listening. So here's the thing. If you don't will it to be so, what do you think is going to happen? So I knew I wanted a different experience. My will was strong. I knew where I wanted to go and I didn't deviate. I'm not going to say I didn't sometimes fall backwards. I sure did. But then I'd pick myself back up and do it again. All right, so here's what we want to avoid. This gets on my nerves. I have no energy for anything. I can't take this anymore. And here's what's happening. This gets on my nerves. You get nervous disorder. It's anxiety. I have no energy for anything. You're creating an autoimmune and fatigue illness. Chronic fatigue. I can't take this anymore. It's causing stomach issues. So think of yourself as a conductor. Your body is the orchestra. You're conducting. Your heart beats in harmony, you pulse with rhythm. Your words and thoughts are a living instruction manual guiding your body. You're way more powerful than you realize. So what is a placebo? In this case, it's a mental command. It isn't the sugar that heals. When people take a placebo, it's the thought behind it. I'm going to take this pill. It's going to heal me. Well, the words are the same, if not more powerful. This thought will cure me. This word will cure me. Every word is your energetic prescription. Your body is always paying attention. So the last waking thought, this is the most perfect time to do this, right before you fall asleep. There's this little instant gap before you drift off to sleep, and the body starts to listen to the voice of spirit. This is where we are deeply connected to the spirit, to spirit is while we're sleeping. So the seeds planted in the dark are going to bloom in the light. I thought of this one for you, Ashley, when I pulled this one out. This is what you're doing for your body. And the golden hour is the perfect time. The sun is setting. You're going to rest. So here are the statements. My body is now entering a state of deep healing. Take a deep breath, feel it happening. Envision it, see it happening, see yourself in that perfection. No complex rituals. You don't need to light candles. You don't need to light incense. Do a meditation before. It's just the last 5 minutes before you fall asleep. And it is not something we're going to force. It's just a clear instruction. In a state of allowing with a deep heartfelt intention. You're gonna wake up with more energy and less pain, more clarity. So it's that deep breath, not by accident, intention, frequency, emotion, visualization. All you need. And your electric field is touching the environment. It's reaching out to everyone around you. Oops, I made a goof there. It responds to rhythm. So we're bringing awareness to the center of the chest. I like to touch the center of my chest. It makes me focus there. If that feels good for you, do that now. Take a deep breath into your heart center. Heart, I hear you. Hearts, I heart you. Heart, you are safe. Heart, you beat in peace. Just connecting the mental state with the heartfelt state. Heartbeat stabilize your blood pressure is gonna drop. So when our words are in sync with our breath, we're inhale, speak. The heart obeys. Life flows into me. I am safe. I let go of what holds me back. I move forward. So in the morning, cells, I bless you. You are renewing. In the afternoon, cells, I bless you. You are renewing. Before sleep, cells, I bless you. You are renewing. I also like I'm aging in reverse. My telomeres are lengthening. There's a lot you can do. So words are commands for the body. It's a decree repeated with real emotion. The body accepts as truth. Cells, I bless you. You are renewing. So what's going to start happening is the limbic system, the adrenals, the hormones, everything's going to be reorganized in 4 weeks. If you do this every single day, you're going to find, if you got your blood tested now and 4 weeks from now, you will see rejuvenation in the body. When we cultivate these types of statements, the body never grows old. My mother still can bend over, put her hands flat on the floor. She doesn't think of herself as old. So we're activating our inner doctor. We each have an inner doctor. I command my body with awareness. You're signaling to the inner doctor. Wake up, I'm in connection with you. Now every cell is just sleeping there, waiting for that password to connect to the server, and your words are the password to access healing and rejuvenation. All righty. Well, I'm thrilled. I managed to get through that 30 minutes. So what did you think? How did it sit with you?
I think that was great. Gives us something to go back to as well.
Anything?
Yeah,
I like it because of the positive.
Sorry,
using
Sonia,
the-
what did you say? I can't hear
I said
you.
I liked it because of the using positive thoughts and words.
Yeah.
You and I briefly texted that yesterday.
Yeah, we can habitually complain. It's very easy to do so. And when it's like this pattern interrupt. Ashley, I'm sorry, what were you gonna say?
no, I was just gonna say I liked how it just helped integrate what you were saying with everything in front, with the visual aspect of it. It just felt like it was integrating into my system stronger, right? And then I was able to flip some of the things around and write them down. So that's what I enjoyed.
Good. Okay. All right, so from here, we've got a full hour. We have a full hour for energy work. So is there anything that you want to ask or do? Do you want to do a manifestation exercise before? Would you like to?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to give you a quick little example of something that happened to me. I mentioned that, you know, I have this part-time job at the nursery and I just am in such joy there. And I've been talking about plants and being outside, and next thing you know, somebody asked me to do a design and you know, buy plants for them. So where we focus our time, attention, and energy and get excited about it, this is the thing. Now, it works both ways. Then I've got to turn this off. I feel like I'm shouting. I'm so sorry. So loud, but it's very hot here. We can get angry and upset and create a shitstorm. Or Becca, you want to mute yourself? I know.
Okay.
I know you had your
Well-
massage.
Yeah.
It's okay. You'll still get the energy work. So depending on what our focus is and the emotion behind it, here's the thing. The more that we focus on joy, the more that we get excited about healing the body, the faster it will happen. I will tell you, it is that emotion. Neville Goddard, I've got the book, Feeling is Believing. The feeling aspect is what makes it happen fast. I will tell you, this week I went and bought a program for a TED Talk, and I was down to like zero money, $0, and and I keep hearing you needed to do it. It was time. I've been sitting on this TED Talk for 2 years, and I don't know how to do it. I don't. There's a system involved, so I invested in myself, but it left me with like no monies. And so, but what I will say is, as long as I stayed in, okay, I'm safe, I'm always provided for, money's always coming. Then I got the landscape job, and then, you know what I mean? Things just started rolling in. It's staying in that place of faith. And it's the same whether we're manifesting perfect health, a healthy heart, regular, regulated blood sugar or regulated blood pressure, or a spine that doesn't hurt us, and cause us pain. It's the thoughts and the joy behind it. Initially, I showed you Mr. Martinez crying, I don't know if he cried, but he sure did complain at first. But he healed. The other thing I want to say is you've heard of Lou Gehrig's disease. Lou Gehrig's disease is that ALS. It's debilitating. And doctors will say there's no cure. You're going to die. The nerves are going to deteriorate. They say the same thing about Parkinson's. What we have to say is that's not true for me. Or the thing with the breast cancer gene. That's not true for me. I'm not going to get that. I know I'm whole and healthy. We can take it on and imbue it, believe that we're going to get something, and create a disease just as simply as we can create health. It's a matter of, what do you focus on? You focus on positive thoughts. I am healed. I am whole. My cells are rejuvenating. I am healing. Or something, this is a pain in my neck, or this, whatever negative. I don't even want to say the negative phrases. Okay. So are we going to do a manifestation exercise, or do you want to just roll into energy clearing? I'm okay with either. I'm going to take a vote. So if we have a
Manifestation.
A
Manifest-
manifestation.
okay, this is a great time. Here we are. Oh boy. Wow. I got a huge wash of emotion with this. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to breathe in, because you want to be in this present moment. This is where the gifts arrive. This is where manifestation happens. It doesn't happen in the future. It doesn't happen when you're focusing on the past. So take another deep breath and exhale. One more time. Breathe in and exhale. And know that each and every one of us was created with the same powers of Jesus, of God, of anyone who has ever manifested anything. We all have those powers. So have no doubt. I know I can do this. I believe it's possible. Not only is it possible, I know it's going to happen. All right, so we've got that. All right, now I want you to focus on the one thing that you want to manifest. It could be a retreat center. It could be this center for the homeless. It could be that you're making $10,000 a month, or that your body is healed and whole. Whatever it is, it's one thing, because the universe is, it's very precise. So think of that one thing. Have crystal clarity about what it is you desire. All right, so you've got crystal clarity about it. Let's say it's a car. What's the make? What's the model? Is it front wheel drive? Is it all wheel drive? Is it a cloth interior, leather interior? Does it have a sunroof, a moonroof? Is it an SUV? What does it look like? How does it feel to have it? It doesn't matter what it is, just get crystal clear on the details of what you're manifesting. Now get excited about it. See yourself having it. What's it going to feel like to have that thing? How are you going to be expressing? Are you going to be excited, ecstatic, joyful, dancing, throwing your arms up in the air? Yes, I did it. Yes, I did it. Yes, I did it. Get excited about it. And now say thank you. Act as if you already have it. It's already done. It's already on its way to you. And just say thank you. Now, from this moment on, just visualize your future self with that thing. Having that vision, seeing yourself with it. You're not going to pull it back to you and change the color or the make and model. Don't do that. We're not changing anything. We're just seeing it happen, seeing it happen, seeing it happen. We're just cementing the memory into ourselves, and the universe is recognizing we absolutely want it. No doubt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to do it one more time. So we breathe into the present. One more time, breathe in. Believe it is possible. We all have this gift. We're manifesting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is an awareness of the manifestation power we have. Now think of that one thing that you want to create. That one thing you're bringing into form. Have crystal clarity about the details. What does it look like? What does it feel like? How do you feel when you have it? Get excited about it. Feel yourself there. Get excited. And say thank you. Smile to your heart. It's on its way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. Thank you. It is done. Thank you. It is done. So to cement this vision, whatever it is, and we don't need to share, you can if you wish, but you don't need to. You just, every day, you just see yourself with that thing, with the house, with the dream retreat, the dream, whatever it is. See yourself with it. Now, there may be action that you have to take in the middle. So for my manifestation, mine is, maybe it's a little further out because it's going to take $1 million to get there. So I'm not there now. I have a little bit of work to get to here. So I have action to take, but I know it's going to happen. Okay, we all set? All right. What would you like to work on today? I've got some new tricks up my sleeve. I'm just going to see. I want to hear how it is for you after the fact, but at the end of the energy session, we're not going to have a discussion. There will be no talking at the end. When I'm done, I'm just going to end the call. So I'm going to send you all with love and light. But there's a method here because I've just spent an hour clearing your energy. I don't want to talk about politics and get somebody triggered and upset, and then the whole clearing's like gone to shit. Don't want to do that. Okay. So I'm going to check the chat. I can't see it right now. Is anybody putting it in the chat? Can't see it. Hey, Sonia,
Yes.
can you mute yourself, honey? Thank you, dear. Okay. All right. Hopefully I don't snore and wake you all up. Okay. So I will tell you, there have been some times that I have, I use a pendulum when I'm clearing. There have been a couple of times that I've worked on some really heavy energy and I have fallen asleep in the middle of the clearing and the pendulum has dropped and I've done that too. Any requests or just, you want me to just wing it? I'll be glad to do whatever.
Do you want to type it in or just say it?
You can say it, I'll write it.
Okay. I need motivation to, and I know this is good for me, but I'm having issues following through on my my
Okay.
daily walks or doing some movement. I'll put it like that. I have a few things that would help me if I did them, and I'm not always doing them movement wise, walking, lifting weight,
Okay.
exercise.
Yeah. Okay. What I will say is if you would just do one thing towards that, right? Rather than it's like, you've got an elephant in front of you and you're trying to eat the entire elephant.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, just eat the tail. Start
Okay.
small, Sonia. Start small. Like
Okay.
just say, okay, today I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to walk for 5 minutes. And if I can walk for 10, so be it. Yay. But just set yourself a small goal. Small. Don't say,
Okay.
"Oh, I'm gonna work out and I'm gonna lift weights and I'm gonna do yoga," and then you're overwhelmed, and you, next thing you know, you feel like you're underwater. So
Right. Okay.
Okay.
start small.
All right.
So
Thank you.
whatever, this is how I'll explain it. So I don't know what you have to clear around it. However, I get into like a performance attitude, which I don't want to, because then it takes away from your radiance of being a feminine and being able to pull in that. So when I start delivering my like when I'm doing like with my Patreon and stuff, I feel like I get into this cycle. So it's like it builds up, and then I start getting um frustrated because I feel like I have to push so much. And then it's like I will go into that performing aspect, like push, 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 do more, do more, do more. And then I fall out of the flow, and I don't know what pattern shows
Okay.
up around that. Like, you know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It actually, it was in the slides that we just did. I talked about pushing. So,
Did you?
I did. I did. Do you want?
See, it's the subconscious totally blocked it out, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I know exactly what you mean. And so
And I
what
remind myself to just
I
be
do
and
is
go.
I do a prayer.
Mhm.
I'll ask like, okay, what do I need? What do my followers need from me today? Is what am I able to give? Some
Mhm.
days I give nothing because I have nothing. There's nothing here. You got to take care of you first.
Mhm.
So there's there is a difference between, and this is the same for all. This affects all of us. So when we try to push through, maybe our body needs rest. Maybe our mind is downloading a whole bunch of new information. Maybe you're not ready to share anything at this moment, so don't. Don't get into that. Then the other thing I do, like I'll touch my throat before I do a video, and I pray to Gabriel. Gabriel help me to speak, from my heart, and say what people need to hear, and that I'm not being in service to myself in some way. You know, that's the other thing is, yeah.
Mhm.
So,
And then not coming from a place of need or approval when you deliver your stuff, because it's just
right.
total. I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, because people will perceive it, they'll feel it. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, I understand what you're saying. So it's more of it, it's power versus force. It's that Stephen R. Hawkins thing that, stepping into our power, but not forcing. And it's the same with Sonia, with the working out, the walking, etc. I mean, I know I need to be doing more exercise than I'm doing. But I'll tell you this, we sit in judgment of ourselves, and we've got to soften our brutal focus. We really must do that. We need to soften our focus and not be judgmental.
Exactly. And that's what I'll catch myself doing. I'll be like, it's okay, soften. I'm softening. I'm softening. And then that helps me fall back into the body and the presence in the body and not out of body. Right. And then even you can, yeah. Okay. That's my share.
Okay. All right. So more of go with the flow. So I highly recommend. So there's two things that I'm seeing you do. And one is Buddha yoga, because that always puts you back right into the flow. And then the other is, and this is true for all of us, the hula, which is, the figure eight, because when we're not in our pelvis, then we have a tendency to be up here. So get yourself really grounded in the pelvis. And this is the way my guides have talked to me about this a lot, is that because we get into that
fight, fright, and fear. I can't even say it right now. So ground yourself in the pelvis. There's an exercise too. I don't know it per se because it's booty yoga, but they're saying to me there's something to do with the butt that is going to help you with that. Okay. When I had my AC on, Ashley, could you hear the noise at all?
I could not hear it. No, you were
Okay.
good.
I'm going to have to put it back on because it's starting to roast in here again. All right. I am moving some energy. You're going to laugh. I haven't done this in a while, but I need to lay down I'm adjusting through my back. Something's coming up for somebody. So I'm going to start with the prayer, but I'm going to have to lay down here for a second. Wow. Okay. I'm going to go off camera, but I'm going to make sure you can hear my voice. I'm declaring right now. Placing a white light, gold light, the violet flame around each of you.
Uh, So if you're not here with me at this moment and logging back in, we're still connected. I'm still going to reach you in this energy clearing. Surrounding you with white light, gold light, the violet flame. Clearing any vortexes and portals and closing, clearing any entities, dark energies. Working on motivation. Clearing any kind of limiting beliefs that are kind of like judgment or misconceptions about what you're able to do. Want to make sure that I'm in the right spot here. Yeah, I was offline there for a moment. I had to switch internet providers. So I'm still here with you. Clearing all vortexes and portals. Clearing discarnates in the aura, discarnates in possession, discarnates in the past lives. Clear any vows and contracts. Positive and negative energies. bringing in more symbiosis, symbiotic relationships. Solving conflicts. Grounding you. Um, wealth of emotions here. A lot of things are coming up. So just keep reading. You can turn your palms upward. Say, I release all that no longer serves me if you wish. I'm working on, somebody's got something stuck in the right hip. It's like the right hip is hitched up a little bit. It's almost like your leg needs to be pulled out from that joint. Know that you're always supported by the universe, God, spirits, and your body. Clearing resentment seems to be stuck in the sacrum. That's where it feels like sacrum and root. So I'm clearing that. Balancing hormones. Interesting. Okay. Clearing terror, clearing shock, clearing wishy-washy where you can't make a decision, can't walk out the door, can't do anything. All right, so we're going to remove this push-pull thing that's going on. So the guidance I'm getting, this is for you specifically, Ashley, but anybody else can gain assistance from this as well. The more natural that you are, the more you that you are. So get really grounded in you. People love the way you are. They feel, and this is true for everyone, the more authentic we can be. You don't need to be acting like anyone else or channeling anyone else to be liked and to be followed and to have a, a great community that surrounds you. The more you that you can be, the better things are. It's the same, this is true for all of us. Clearing some fear, inner loathing. you're going through all of the emotions. I am clearing abandonment, betrayal, forlorn, loss, love unreceived, anxiety, despair, nervousness, worry, crying. So this is the second time we're going through these discouragement, rejection, sadness, sorrow, anger, bitterness, letting it all go. Guilt, hatred, resentment, blame, dread, fear, horror, humiliation, jealousy, longing, lust, overwhelm. Remember not to compare yourself to anyone else. The other thing is, I've heard this from several people. You're exactly where you need to be right now. Pride, shame, shock, unworthy, worthless, wishy-washy, unsupported, terror, creative insecurity, conflict, taken for granted, panic, indecisiveness. This will help a lot. Frustration, depression, stubbornness, self-abuse, grief, defensiveness, confusion, low self-esteem, lack of control, hopelessness, helplessness, failure, vulnerability, overjoy, insecurity, heartache, effort understatement. I asked you to download Golden Creator Light into every part of those worthy areas. So there's some ties in the heart chakra I'm removing. Merging your high self with you. Create greater stability, deeper intuition, more authenticity, like a deeper connection with spirit. Clearing gate 1. Bones. We're working on the spinal column, adjusting, having more flow. Clearing gate 2, low energy and lack of motivation. We're clearing that. Clearing gate 3. Giving you radiant skin. Clearing gate 4, digestive issues. Clearing gate 5, left hemisphere of the brain. Clearing gate 6, right hemisphere of the brain. Clearing gate 7, meridian energy treatment. Clearing gate 8, this is lymphatic. Clearing gate 9, giving you more energy. This is had low energy, fatigue. This will help you have more energy. You're gonna open that gate up. Okay, now gate 10, spine, back issues and problems. We're clearing those. Opening up the channels for healing. More flow for everybody. Gate 11. Gate 12. I'm sorry, gate 11, reproduction. Menstrual cycles. If you had a prostate, your prostate would be cleared too. Like gate 12, this is urinary tract, kidneys and hips. Pelvis area. Gate 13, this is nerves, nervous system, autonomic nervous system. Gate 14, cardiovascular. Gate 15, respiratory. Gate 16, muscles. Balancing the IM body. Balancing the spiritual body. Spiritual and emotional body. Clearing the astral body. Big shift there. Energy balancing here. Past life clearing here. We're clearing all past life energies related to fatigue, frustration, anger, hate, helplessness, depression, self-punishment, self-destruction, guilt, failure, spiritual suicide, out of life, and balancing the emotional body. So I'm eliminating despondency right now. Clearing depression, feeling maybe like you're moving backwards in some way. Kind of like a recycling of some old energy coming up to be purged. So working through motivation issue. Don't forget to hydrate. Helps things move. There are webs, boards, clear any psychic folks. Clear any, psychic warfare. Clear any blocks to love. Clear blocks to joy. Okay, we're gonna work on some self-sabotage. Like you're doing it wrong, but you can't get it right. We're eliminating that. Your new mantra could be, I choose the easy way. I now choose the easy way. Universe, guide and support me in the easy way. Clearing anything, any kind of lack or limitation, past lives. Oh, okay, past lives where everything that you owned was taken from you. Clearing that. This is kind of a symptom of a soul group that we've come back through. Sort of an underlying fear that we may repeat it in this lifetime, but that's not going to be the case. Clearing fear, guilt, and shame. Unworthiness, worthlessness. Great. Problem. Okay. Releasing problems. They're all past life carryover energies of hate of life, hate of self, hate of women, hate of men, hate of God, frustration, fear, cruelty from others, doom, hate, anger, escapism from life because of bitterness and doubt of life. Clearing obstacles. Also self-destruction. Blocks the object. On your heart chakra. Just put it across slide. And I'm now pulling the cords and the ties associated with that. Clearing remnants of past relationships. Pain, suffering, sorrow, feeling like didn't do enough, or weren't good enough, or could have done a better job. All of those thoughts are clearing those. So it's all coming up to the purge now. So we're going to be clearing blocks to abundance, clearing blocks to awareness, clearing blocks to confidence, clearing any kind of blocks to constructiveness, clearing blocks to courage and moving forward. Sometimes it's moving forward, it's a place of unknown, so we go into the fear, so clearing that fear, clearing blocks to creativity, clearing blocks to enthusiasm, clearing blocks to forgiveness, clearing any blocks to gentleness. We need to be gentle with ourselves, clearing blocks to hope, clearing blocks to kindness, clearing all blocks to love, clearing blocks to mercy, clearing any blocks to perseverance, clearing blocks to poise, clearing blocks to relaxation, being able to take a break, take a nap without feeling guilty, clearing any blocks to self-control, clear blocks to self-esteem, clearing blocks to self-preservation, where you take care of yourself. And when we put somebody else in front of us, a relationship perhaps, and focus on their needs instead of ours, that's blocks to self-preservation. Clearing any blocks to strength, clearing blocks to supportiveness, thoughtfulness, clearing any blocks to trust, self-trust, clearing blocks to vitality, clearing any blocks to worthiness. Merging you with your high self. Clearing blocks to changing habits and forming new habits. Clearing the desire to suffer. Everything looks really good. There's a lot coming up to be cleared. Alpha to mega clearing, clearing of all, clearing everything is cleared. I ask to download the power codes and power symbols of the one known universe to the body and energy body. I ground into the body and energy body. Opening you to your highest possible potential. Very good here. Bless you all. Wrapping you all in a huge bundle of love surrounding you. Lifting off. It's a great day for prosperity and abundance, everyone. Thank you so much to all of you. Love you. Bye-bye.